Hello, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly messages from your angels for the week of January 19th, 2015. I am sorry that there weren't any last week. We were having a lot of difficulties with the phones and internets here through AT&T this week, and I've just had trouble in downloading them. So here we are with this week. But this is the major week anyway, because this week we have a few things happening. First off, we've got the sun, just like with Capricorn, we've got the sun and we've got the new moon entering Aquarius on the 20th within hours of each other. Okay, and this is a supermoon, which means that it's closest to the earth, and direct alignment between the sun and the moon at the same time. Okay, direct alignment with sun and the earth at the same time it comes in. The thing with supermoons is they are super strong, and this one does have the potential to be super potent as well. So there's a lot of things going to be changing, and you've probably noticed them by now, or will notice them this coming weekend. There's nothing challenging this moon. So this is all equaling fresh start. All right, especially if you've done everything and purged everything out of theirs. This is starting fresh start on the 21st. So you have a lot of help behind you, a lot of support for goals, projects, things like that you're starting. And this, you'll get a lot of focus from Saturn as well. So, you know, this is a good time to start these things. And the message from Aquarius basically is start over, start fresh, start new. Realize that you are a master creator. Aquarians and Aquarius are forward thinkers. The past is the past. The present is the only thing that actually really matters. The future is potential energy. Okay? So you are the master creator. You create what's going on in your life. What will happen? You create this by your feelings and your intentions. All right? So you create this by your feelings and your intentions. What you think about, you bring about. Where are you going to put those feelings? Where are you going to put that energy? Where are you going to put those intentions? Okay, because the next day, on the 21st, comes Mercury retrograde until February 11th. This is a time to relax, to do research, to evaluate plans, anything. Just put a re in front of anything. That's what it's time to do. And you know what? Mercury loves Aquarius. They're both very mental. It feels really good in this element. So I don't feel that this Mercury retrograde is going to be too hard. It's going to be kind of easier, I should say, in the fact of communication. Still going to have some of these things going on that normally happen during Mercury retrograde, but you have to remember that these things that happen usually mean that they just need to be looked at and reevaluated. Okay? Now, it's not the best time to start projects. We know that. Projects, new ideas, new jobs, new relationships, things like that. But life happens. And if it has to be, then just make sure that everything is taken care of and you've looked over everything 6,000 times, okay? You want to expect the unexpected. This is a mental air sign. This is also fresh start and new opportunities. So you want to lead with your intuition. Now, in the tarot, the star card is represented by Aquarius. And the star card is pretty much that, you know, you are the creator. You have the tools. Whether they're divination tools, whether they're just your intuition, whether it's mapping things out, the star with mapping things out, you've come into your own, things like that. You are on your way. You're on your way. Okay? So just remember that. Now to get on with your weekly, there's Archangel Michael with make sure they remember that they deserve it. Okay. Well, here you go. Your first card for the week is the Ten of Earth. So great things happening. Great, you've had these seeds planted for a while now. Okay, and this is a very happy family life. This could also be, financial security. It could be the fact that you've built something for yourself, or you are building for yourself, or you will get information regarding this. And the thing of it is with this new moon in Aquarius, with the sun in Aquarius, we've got Venus, and we've got everything right now in Aquarius. This is all about balance. This is all about feeling better, feeling lighter. Now, the thing of it is, when it is in Aquarius, it's very mental, so you want to, go with your emotions. You want to go with your heart and what your heart says and your intuition. Try not to go too much back and forth with your mental stuff like that. So at the beginning of the week when this comes in, the energy will be feeling good regarding finding magic and feeling good about things around you. And then in the middle of the week, you've got the King of Earth. I'm sorry, does that look like Earth? Okay, so the King of Water, which brings you a little bit more in on the emotional level, where people around you and you become a little more trustworthy, compassionate. You're opening up your heart and mind to others, and sometimes some of you might want to do some charity work. It's just one of those things where you feel really, really, really good and you want to share. All right. And then at the end of the week, you've got the Queen of Earth. So you've got a couple really earth signs here. So things are going to be looking up financially for you. Okay. And the other thing about Earth is, especially the Queen of Earth, it can make you feel a little sensible, little thoughtful, wanting to be more, taking some more time to be around those that you love. Sensible approaches to things, dealing with challenges in a really good manner, and knowing that all is taken care of. So this is a really good week for you to really take a look and inventory about what's happening and going on in your life. All right. And we've got Archangel Raphael for you for this week. Archangel Raphael with Angel Therapy. I've been doing this a lot with people, and it's been helping out quite a bit. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Okay? Being that this is the beginning of the year, I've had a surge in people ordering the Angel Therapy. And I really and truly feel that this is a good thing at the beginning of the year, and actually monthly, or as often as you can do it. Like if you did the Angel Therapy with me, we would go through and get everything done, and then I would tell you how to keep that up on a nice maintenance level. But it's good for you because it takes away all of those cords and all of those things that no longer serve you and that are old, that you haven't gotten rid of, that you might have even forgotten about, okay, that are holding you back, actually. So it's really good for you to do the Angel Therapy. Your Ascended Master for the week. I'm sorry. I was just thinking, when I was shuffling the cards, I'm thinking Apollo would be great for Aries because it's kind of like Aries. And look who came out. So if I had just like a little bit of shock on my face, that was just because I was thinking about him right before he came out. And that's because he is here. Anyway, Apollo says, focus upon your strengths. And his his message is right now that if you look at the elements, you're a fire sign, and the air, there's a lot of air. There's a lot of air coming in with Aquarius. The air will fuel your fire. Okay, so he says you will have a lot of really good inspirations, really good ideas, and to please don't procrastinate, but to move forward with them. And you can call on him whenever you want. And he represents the sun as well. So he, every time there's sun out, I'm like, thank you, Apollo, thank you, thank you. But he asks you to walk in the sun with him, and he will show you all of God's gifts that are for you. So focus on your strengths. He's like, I don't want to go, but I gave my little message. That was funny. Yes, you guys get to see me how I am. Anyway, your romance angel cards. Give your relationship a chance. These are tough times emotionally right now, because people are really trying to figure out who they are, where they need to be. Everything in the forecasts, everything in the skies, if you want to call it, universe, planetary alignments, things like that, are really helping us to figure these things out. So you figure something out. You're hoping that your significant other does as well, but that's not always necessarily so. One usually wakens up before the other. And so give your relationship a chance, because right now people are really starting to figure things out about themselves. And so we've got a little bit of adjustments to do here. Okay? And if you don't expect the other person to take care of you every day, and if you don't expect the other person, if you don't have expectations from the other person that will fulfill you, then everything's good, because you're really the only person that could fulfill you, okay? Everybody's on their own path. So give your relationship a chance and work on it. Your daily guidance card. Now I'm picking this for a week, so I'm making them the weekly guidance card, okay? All right, I see you wanting to come out there. Blessing in disguise. All right. It says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Sorry. So, if you look at all these things, the Ten of Earth, the King of Water, the Queen of Earth, doing some angel therapy and some cord cutting and starting over, you've got Apollo, focusing on your strengths, giving your relationship a chance, blessings in disguise. You've got pretty awesome times coming ahead. Remember that this universe, God, the angels, your ascended masters, your guides, they all have your best interest at heart. And a lot of times, things need to be broken down in order to break through. And I said that in the monthlies. If you look at it that way, if you say, maybe this breakdown, maybe these things that seem like they're falling apart are actually preparing me for my breakthrough, for new good things to happen, new good things to come to me, because I deserve it. Okay? And you do. You so very much deserve it. All right? And Apollo says, please focus on your strengths. You don't do that, and he hasn't loved yet. Please focus on your strengths. Call on him if you need help with that. But sit down and say, okay, I am going to see, what are my strengths? What are my gifts? All right, Apollo, come on in. Help me out here. And you'll see miracles start to happen, okay? So I am so happy that I got to this weekly because this is going to be a fabulous week. And it's going to be a week of new and fresh starts and ideas if you believe it. And if you choose to be happy, it will come. Okay? Thank you so very much. If you would like a personal reading with me, please click one of the links below or visit my website at thechakrarealm.com. If you have any questions, just let me know at thechakrarealm@yahoo.com and find me at Facebook. Thank you so very much, and you have a blessed and awesome week.